122. The perfect little psycho and the Cabernet Epiphany. After Mom's mask took its billionth tumble, this time flashing a smugness so intense it could star in a Lifetime movie about cheating. Baristas. I found myself slumped in the kitchen, chugging Cabernet and mentally sketching her criminal mind's profile like a wine-drunk profiler. Something was wrong, kiddo. And not just whoops. Forgot to pay the electric bill wrong. It wasn't just the cheating. It wasn't just the lies. It wasn't even her breezing past her perfect little winter romance with Brent, Union Station's kombucha-soaked poet, then smirking like a daytime soap diva cooing, "Oh, it was no biggie." It was the energy. It was something about that smile. Who does that? Who 2 times their CO parent, then dishes about it like it's a quirky anecdote from a snowball fight? If I'd hooked up with someone I didn't, FYI, I wouldn't be tossing it into convo like, "Oh, by the way, I had a magical fling with a smoking stranger. Here's the Yelp review for the dive bar we hit." But Mom? She served that betrayal with a sociopath grin so icy it could chill a margarita, whispering, "Emotions? Never met 'em." So there I was, gnawing on this betrayal-flavored protein bar, muttering, "Who is this chick?" She claimed she was just popping by New Mexico. You know, a casual visit. Like a normal ex who's only emotionally kneecapped you a few dozen times. Let's keep it 100%. I'm convinced she rolled into town to either bang someone new, scout fresh prey, or dodge the fallout of her Denver polycule imploding like a bad reality show. Then, just as I'm sipping my wine, trying to zen my way out of a meltdown, Mom reappears. Unannounced, like a raccoon in lip balm and a weekender bag. She was staying. What scheme cratered? Did Brent ghost her? Did Raja's sacred yurt ritual get rained out? The plot thickens, and my patience thins. I couldn't even share oxygen with her. My face was trying to yeet itself off my skull to escape the vibe. So yeah, I went full grumpy dad mode, channeling a vibe so frosty I could have starred in a reboot of The Shining. She flounced out, acting like I was the one torching her fairy tale. I called Michaeline, my one-woman wisdom counsel, part shrink, part saint, part emergency hotline, and laid it out. "Yo, I'm pretty sure Mom's a sociopath." Michaeline, ever the voice of reason, paused and said, "Nah, not a sociopath. Just spoiled, selfish, and so self-obsessed she probably prays to her own reflection." Fair, that's a spicy mix. But I knew. I've dated spoiled. I've wrestled with dramatic. I've even been dumped by someone who said my dish sponge placement was a deal breaker. This was different. This was narcissism, with a Sephora budget and a vendetta. A woman who could nuke your life, sip a green juice, and complain your aura's too clingy. Was she a serial killer? Nah. Serial killers are sneakier, and they don't post filtered thirst traps of their hit list on Instagram with hashtag self-love journey. But something twisted was afoot. Beyond bad dating habits or Dallas megachurch hair trauma, it was a core void of empathy, paired with a raging thirst for worship. A combo more dangerous than a toddler with a flamethrower. Mix glittery charm with ruthless chaos and you've got Mom, a cocktail of rose and rocket fuel, pretty, fizzy, and ready to blow your world to smithereens. And there I was, mid-wine sip, in the blast radius, wondering how I got suckered into this intergalactic dumpster fire.